Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, a good one here in the AFC. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Denver Broncos. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Oh, hang on there. Hang on a moment. Looks like we've got an injured player on the kick return. They're going to check on him now. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Flushed out of the pocket. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. They're both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. Along the right sideline, there's space. All the way, touchdown Denver. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. So it's a home run that finishes their opening possession of this game, partner. It gets them on the scoreboard with 6.
And I think keeps all of us here in this building, in this booth, hoping they get the ball back soon, right? Not that we're rooting for anybody, but we root for the big play, for the home run, and they just hit one.
All right, now another opportunity to convert this 2-point try.
The Broncos will line up for the 2.
Nick's going to try and throw for it. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead. Well, really a dream start at home for this team. They add on the 2-point try, and they are quickly up 8-0.
So much game left, but they trusted that even if the conversion failed, they can make up those points over the course of the game. But even more than that, Kate, what they've done now to this home crowd to get them off their seats, I can't wait to hear the volume when the defense hits the field.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake, Burrow. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it. I tell G, watch him do it.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Harvey gets it on the counter. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Complete beyond the marker. This one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Play action with Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the throw.
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have it, and he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throw from the gun. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain, and boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so they're left facing third and long.
The coverage by Daxton Hill.
Nix from the gun. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, as he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play. On fourth down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. Surprisingly, had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
Over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
12, 11 MT, 11 MT.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Connects on the crosser. On the move, past the 40. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Big 13, big 13. 11. Stop.
Flying down the middle with Edwards Elaire. Got him a good handful there as it brings up second down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion will.
A give now to Brown. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Edwards Elaire on the give, headed right. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
Burrow. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. No surprises here. They decline the holding call and hang on to the interception. On the handoff, here's Harvey. They're getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10.
Wilson. Tackle made back at the 10-yard line.
And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Bengals are out in front. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They are facing second down deep on their own end. Throwing here, Nix. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And this is a rush call, a pick 6 for Cincinnati. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes, and if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Bengals offense lined up. They're going for 2 again.
Here we go.
Bengals will line up.
Well, looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Getting another shot at 2 here.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
Right side, they're going to pitch it, and he's in for the score. That's 2 points, and their lead grows to 15.
Broncos 8.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Back to the air, Nix after the pick. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
The throw finds Evan Ingram. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Burrow now on first down. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals parlay the interception into points. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off for the touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals grow the lead now to 22 points. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Shotgun hands out to Harvey. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And he's going to be just one step away from that first down. They haul him down near the 31.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Third down gives to Harvey. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
No gain on the play.
Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Buying some time right. Finds a man, right side. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
Here we go.
They motion a receiver left.
Ready? Stop.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
On one, ready?
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Gun. Stop. 180. Place hot. Hot. Stop.
Now it's Brown. Escapes a defender. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Just set. 11 empty. 180. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
Here's Brown again. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 180. Place hot. Stop.
Give up the gut to Edwards-Helaire. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Staying grounded with Edwards-Helaire. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Here we go. Stop. 12.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Jump on, caught by his back. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals boat racing them to the halftime locker room. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a 2nd half to match this one.
Here we go.
Running back sent in motion.
Can. Stop.
Burrow will throw for it. And he's got it. They certainly weren't hurting for points, but hey, why not add 2 more onto the massive lead they've got? Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Bombers, ready. 180.
Blitz coming, Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. From the 46. Dumped off to his running back. Brought off a tackle, but he lost the football. And the Bengals get to it. Well, one defender failed down, Brock. Another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call, contact.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down.
Ready. Push, alert, push.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down.
From the 47. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
32-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. He sends this one to the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. He completes it in traffic. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
17-yard line.
Ready. Go.
Working inside the red zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they face 2nd down. They'll throw again. Nix. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd and long for him here. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Bengals watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Man in motion here.
11.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Hits him on the out route. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Gets him on the in route. And he's tackled for a short gain. Well, the good part is he did bring that play to a stop. Unfortunately, looks like he got banged up on the tackle. He's in some discomfort out there. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Gun.
This is Edwards-Helaire headed left. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
So on 4th down, Bengals calling on Ryan Rico for the punt. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. Now we'll get a delay, maybe an intentional one, and they'll get a little more room for this punt. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. The Bengals send out the punting unit. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Giving this to Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd down, give to Harvey. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Here he is on 3rd and long. He's got Sutton complete. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
Knicks now on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense. And number 2, you gain respect of your teammates.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
It's Harvey straight ahead. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this. Here we go on 4th, Mix. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Finds the in route complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Shotgun snap to Nix. To the sideline, catch secured. Oh, he made that one look easy for the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first down, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. He's still going at the 30. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Broncos football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Once more, it's Nix. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos putting up points in a game decided.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or closed? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Chased out to his right. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. And that trims the lead just a little bit. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line.
One, ready?
Off the play fake, Burrow. Has it downfield, it's Chase. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Cincinnati.
Here we go.
On the ground, Brown. Works the sideline inside the 35. A big 34-yard pickup there. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on the play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, it's certainly more exciting for all of us to watch too.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Stop.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Here we go.
Run play action here. Burrow. That one's complete to Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And this one only manages the yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Brown on the inside give. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Ooh, I like that. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
Here we go.
They kick the running back in motion.
What is that?
This is Edwards-Helaire, and he gets in. Touchdown! The Bengals put up even more points in a win. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals continue piling onto this lead.
16.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
The kickoff for Cincinnati.
And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Oh, my son.
Nix from the gun. Forced out to his right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off.
I think one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
Gun. Shot.
They'll try it right with Brown. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Here we go. Shot.
Fullback trying to power it across. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
Here we go. 180. Shot.
Now Burrow. Dumped off to his running back. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
Simply put, Kate, that's just job well done by the defense. You get a completion on second down and go backwards? That's a pretty superhuman effort and want to from this defense.
11 mighty. Here we go. Shot.
On third and goal, here's Burrow. Has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
16.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, it's Nix. The sideline shot snagged by Sutton. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Broncos will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Oh, my son. Give me the game. Ready.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. That's incomplete left side. Trying to find his tight end. So second down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you get more interceptions. You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
On third down, here's Nix. Left side now caught by Sutton. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10.
At the 21.
They'll throw again. Nix. It's Sutton with back-to-back catches. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. Here's another for it. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Yeah, all right, now another opportunity to convert this 2-point try.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point.
Nick's going to try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. That is their 3rd conversion this game. They haven't been shy on the confidence to go for it or to back it up once it's snapped.
I love that word, confidence. And I love being in a huddle and you can feel it. When you're on offense, it feels like you can't be stopped. You can't wait to say, ready, right. No matter what the situation or circumstance is, in 3 conversions, that's job well done.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. With a win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Bengals emerge as winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.